As the sun rises on the later chapters of our lives, we begin to ask questions that echo deep in the soul. What will sustain me when my strength fades? Where can I find peace when the world feels unfamiliar? What does God say to me now that I've walked through so much of life? For thousands of years, one chapter in the Bible has whispered hope into weary hearts, comforted the dying, calmed the anxious, and brought peace to those who fear the unknown. It's just 6 verses long, but its impact is eternal. Today, we open the most comforting chapter in all of Scripture, Psalm 23, and explore why its words still bring healing, courage, and divine companionship to every senior soul walking through life's final seasons. This isn't just a psalm, it's God's personal letter to you, right now. Stay with us as we journey verse by verse through Psalm 23, unlocking ancient promises, personal strength, and unshakable peace. Because the shepherd hasn't forgotten you. He's walking with you every step of the way. No other passage in the Bible has touched more lives than Psalm 23. It has been read in the trenches of war, whispered in hospital rooms, sung at funerals, and recited by the lonely and the lost. It has comforted kings and prisoners, young children, and those breathing their final breath. Why? Because in its poetic simplicity lies a powerful truth. God is near, He is personal, and He never leaves. For seniors, for you, Psalm 23 is more than poetry. It's a roadmap through aging, loss, uncertainty, and change. It speaks to your soul because it was written from the heart of a man who had lived, suffered, sinned, and still found hope in God. It begins, "The Lord is my shepherd," not just a shepherd, my shepherd. This isn't religion, it's relationship. David, once a shepherd himself, knew the fierce love a shepherd has for his flock. A shepherd protects, guides, carries the weak, and never leaves one behind. In your senior years, when so much feels uncertain, when friends pass, memories fade, and your body weakens, this opening line reminds you, you are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. God is still personally invested in every breath you take. I shall not want. In youth, we often chase success, possessions, approval. But as we grow older, we begin to see the most important things aren't bought, they're given. David proclaims with confidence, "I lack nothing," because the Good Shepherd knows what you need, even before you ask. He provides peace instead of panic. He gives presence in place of loneliness. And when the world tells you that your best days are behind you, He gently says, "You still have every." He makes me lie down in green pastures. For so long, you've worked, you've carried burdens, raised families, endured hardship. Now, God invites you into rest, not idleness, but renewal. He doesn't demand your strength. He restores your soul. He leads you into peace you don't have to earn. This verse is an invitation to let go of the pressure to perform. Even if the world doesn't see your worth, your shepherd does. And He says, "Rest, I've got you now." He leads me beside still waters. Life has waves. Storms come, illness, regret, aging, grief. But this verse tells you, God is not the storm. He is the stillness in the storm. He brings you beside the quiet, not through your own power, but by His guiding hand. When anxiety rises or you feel forgotten, Psalm 23 gently reminds you, you are never alone in your fears. The shepherd is always leading you to peace. He restores my soul. Grief, regret, the ache of watching life move on without those you've loved. But here's the good news. God doesn't just save souls, He restores them. Even when your heart feels shattered, Even when the years have taken their toll, even when you've made mistakes, the shepherd specializes in restoration. He turns brokenness into beauty, and he promises it's never too late to be made whole again. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. You still have a path. You still have a purpose. Righteousness isn't about perfection, it's about direction. And your shepherd is still leading you, even now, into purpose. Whether it's through prayer, encouragement, wisdom, or simply showing kindness, your life still reflects his glory. He's not done with you. And as long as you walk with him, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. This is the verse that grips every heart, because we all know the valley is coming. But notice the wording. It's a shadow, not the end. A valley, not a pit. A passing through, not a staying place. And why is there no fear? Because the shepherd doesn't stand on the other side calling you. He walks beside you. Every step, every breath, he is there. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. A rod to protect, a staff to guide. God's discipline and direction, once feared, now become your greatest comforts. Because they prove something sacred. You are still his child. He is still your father. And when fear whispers lies, his rod drives them away. When you wander, his staff pulls you back. That's love. That's comfort. That's your shepherd. You prepare a table before me in the presence of...
My cup overflows.
Yes, even now. Not with riches or youth, but with grace, with peace, with wisdom, with legacy. You don't live in lack, you live in abundance. Because you walk with a God who doesn't ration love. He pours it out. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. You're not being followed by regret. You are followed by goodness, mercy, grace. God's faithfulness doesn't expire with age. It only grows stronger. No matter what lies behind, you can face what lies ahead. Because God's goodness is chasing you. His mercy is covering you. His promises are holding you. And finally, I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Not for a season, not until the body fails, but forever. This is your destiny. Not pain, not death, but eternity with your shepherd. Psalm 23 ends not in darkness, but in homecoming. And no matter your age, your future is brighter than you can imagine. Dear friend, your shepherd is near. He walks beside you. He comforts you. He prepares a future for you that death cannot touch. Psalm 23 is not just a psalm for the dying. It is a song for the living, especially in the golden years of life. If this journey through God's most comforting chapter has touched your heart, please don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Wisdom Echo for more powerful biblical encouragement designed especially for seniors and those who love them. Together, let's walk every step of this journey with wisdom, peace, and the shepherd by our side. Until next time, may goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life.